Good morning and welcome to the Daily News Trends on SSI TV Africa. Africa urgently needs 20 million second doses of COVID-19 vaccine. The World Health Organization Regional Office from Africa, WHO, says Africa needs at least 20 million doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine in the next 6 weeks to get second doses to all who receive the first dose within the 8 to 12 weeks interval between doses recommended by the World Health Organization. In a statement, the WHO says a single dose of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine gives around 70% protection for at least 12 weeks. Data on the protection from one dose after 12 weeks is limited. However, COVID-19 antibodies have been found in the body up to 6 months after one dose. The full course provided with a 12-week interval gives H1 protection for an extended period. In addition to this urgent need, another 200 million doses for any WHO emergency use listed COVID-19 vaccine are needed so that the continent can vaccinate 10% of its population by September 2021. Tseofatso Pule's murder in Tukuto Shaba's trial to begin. The alleged mastermind behind Tseofatso Pule's murder is expected to appear at the High Court in Johannesburg on Friday today. Mtukuto Shoba was left out in the court after his lawyer, Shady Sitole, withdrew from the case. Shoba was trying to be kept at the Krugersdorp police station cells. Shoba claims his life is in danger, saying he received threatening WhatsApp messages, apparently from the hitman Muzikaise Malepane. Malepane confessed to killing Pule and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Public urged to help find 6 suspects accused of abduction, stealing SASSA cards in DR. The Hawks have appealed to the public to assist them to find 6 men suspected of abducting a post office branch manager in DR in the Northern Cape and stealing social grants worth 1 million rand. The suspects forced the branch manager to open the post office after hours and stole 500 Social Security Agency cards. Provincial Hawks spokesperson Nomtanda Zomnisi says the suspects approached the branch manager at his residence. It is alleged that in February 2026, armed unknown suspects approached the post office branch manager at his residence and demanded office keys. 3 of the suspects allegedly drove off with the branch manager to the post office, whilst the other 3 suspects remained in the house and held the family hostage. The branch manager was instructed to open the post office and was forced to hand over 500 South African Social Agency grants with an estimated value of 1 million rand. Pandemic takes center stage in Macron's South Africa trip. French President Emmanuel Macron is expected in South Africa on Friday today for a lightning trip dominated by the coronavirus pandemic and its widening economic damage. Macron, arriving from a historic visit to Rwanda, where he acknowledged French responsibility in the 1994 genocide, will flag his support for vaccine production in Africa, says sources familiar with his 24-hour stay. The continent's most industrialized economy, but also its worst hit by COVID, South Africa has recorded more than 1.6 million cases of infections, of which more than 56,000 have been fatal. But just 1% of its population of 59 million have been vaccinated, most of them health workers and people aged 60 or above. City Power warns of possible load rotation across city. City Power has confirmed there's a high possibility of load reduction in parts of the city. This as the power grid continues to be under severe restraints due to illegal connections. The load rotation will take place in high-density areas every day between 4 and 10 p.m. Eskom has also warned of a high probability of load shedding if the system continues to be overloaded. Residents are urged to use electricity sparingly. Manchester City shall see a UCL glory in Porto final. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City are 90 minutes away from the trophy. They say desperately crave, but a Chelsea side transformed in a recent months stand in their way in Saturday's All-English Champions League final in Porto, the Portuguese city which has named as the last-minute host. In its third final of Europe's elite club competition to be played between the 2 Premier League sides and the second in just 3 seasons, And so this is a matchup that underlines the strength of the cash-rich English game. And these are the two clubs whose own transformation in the last 2 decades under mega-rich foreign owners have done the most to change forever the landscape of the Premier League. Not so long ago, the idea of Chelsea and City meeting in the biggest club game of all would have been laughable. Thank you for tuning in on the Daily News Trend.